There are so many video options out there, thanks to social media, to post and stay top of mind. We're going to talk this week about the best places to start when your brand is ready to get comfortable with video, but you don't have a big budget and you're really limited on time. I'm Shannon with Channel Strategy. I'm a digital marketing coach who teaches small business owners to become less overwhelmed with their marketing so they can grow their business using simple digital marketing strategies that get them results and save them time. I basically take you from chaos to confidence. That's what I do. So if your brand is not doing video marketing but wants to get started, I'm going to talk about some shortcuts that I give busy business owners through my coaching program that help them get started in standing out when it comes to video marketing. And it's really low tech. A lot of it is you just need a camera and good light and a tripod to really get started. And I talked about that last week, but we're not going to go back into that. So let's talk about the place to start first. So to get comfortable with video, there are two places I suggest to clients to start. If their ideal client is on Instagram and Facebook, there are ways to create content and then reuse it on your website. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. So we're going to talk about Instagram and Facebook stories, or going live on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, because you can essentially pull it down from YouTube as well. So let's talk about stories first. Stories are those little bubbles at the top of Instagram that only last 24 hours. On the Facebook app, they're at the top too. They are not algorithm dictated, meaning they show up when they are available and in order. So it's key that you take advantage of that, because you stay top of mind when you're in those stories. And when I explain this to a lot of small business owners, they're like, I don't get it. So there's this algorithm in the feed on Instagram and on Facebook. Unless you hit most recent in Facebook, then the most recent will come up. But Facebook really only shows about 5 to 10% of what we post on our business pages. So when you're in those bubbles on the top of Instagram and Facebook and they're connected, it's gold. Hopefully that makes sense. So stories are a great place to get started because you can connect them from Instagram to Facebook and they disappear in 24 hours. So if you're worried about how you sound or you look, it's a great place to get started and putting yourself out there. So by connecting Instagram to Facebook, you're just basically killing two platforms at once. Side note, if you turn on the archive in the settings of Instagram stories, you can save the stories to highlights. After the fact, you can also save them to highlights. When you put them up, that's a whole nother video. So with stories, the best way is to start by watching what people are doing. I usually tell my clients, give it a week, do this for a week, and then take the leap yourself into sharing a little bit about yourself. The products or services you offer, behind the scenes. Serve your audience by answering the questions they ask. Observe and take notes of what you like that others are doing, and keep notes on ideas for stories, and try to stay in that bubble, because staying in the bubble keeps you top of mind with people and with the people that are following you. After you've done this a while, it becomes second nature, and you can start dipping your toe into possibly pre-recording videos just on your phone. A lot of people start with the stories and talk in the stories and create some fun stories. And then they're like, all right, I am ready to sit down and just use my phone to record some quick videos. So this is just a great way to get started. So another way to get comfortable on video is to go live on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. So you'll want to prepare a topic, an outline, and a call to action to keep you on track. And I had to do this myself because I have this tendency to ramble on. Yes, I have this tendency to ramble on, and we don't want that to happen. So when you are live, just have an outline. I prepare kind of a script that I go off of for my lives. And then after the live, you download the video. If you need to trim the beginning and the ends, more than likely you have software on your computer to do that. That's pretty intuitive, like iMovie. If you have a Mac, I don't know what you can use on a PC, though I have a client of mine saying there's something that she uses that just was built in on her PC. So Facebook, you kind of have to hunt for it, but you click on the video and then the three little dots, you can download the video. If you click the three little dots at the right-hand side, you can download it. They will give you, Instagram will also give you an option to download after the fact to your phone. Instagram should give you the option to post to IGTV also when you're done. And you can put it in a series and then it will auto-generate captions from there, which is really kind of cool. If you want to do pre-recorded videos with captions, you have to, and you load them into Instagram or Facebook. Facebook automatically generates the captions for you. Instagram, if you load it from your phone, it will auto-generate the captions. If you load it from Creator Studio, it will not auto-generate captions. So I've gotten in the habit of starting to do it manually, which is no fun because it means I have to, on Tuesday morning, upload the video from my phone. And yesterday, I think it was the afternoon before I remembered. So there's the thing about it. One thing I will say, and I'm going to go back to stories, you want to eventually caption your stories. There's tons of apps out there that do it. Just go to the App Store. That means actually recording your video outside of Instagram and then loading it in. I know a lot of people are really bent on you need to have captions, and I'm trying to get better at it. The Threads app from Instagram actually will put captions on it for you, but it only lets you record 15 seconds at a time. It will not let you record up to a minute. So just be aware. That's kind of like one of those, after you've gotten used to it kind of things, after doing stories, do that. But in the beginning, just make sure you put a summary on your story so people know what you're talking about, because a lot of times they're listening without the sound on. All right, so with the lives, and also if you do pre-recorded video, you'll want to do this as well. So with the lives, another thing that I suggest you do is download and post that video content to your website with transcription from the video, or revise the transcription copy. Why do this? Google loves video on your site with keyword-rich copy. This was a game changer for me. I started doing this a little over a year ago, and it's helped my Google rankings tremendously. I am now ranking really high for my keywords because I make sure those keywords are always in somewhere in the post, always in the SEO in the background. SEO is a whole other topic we could get into. So your action step from this video this week: if you're not on video, start experimenting with Instagram or Facebook stories, or go live on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. If you're ready to take the leap and put your brand out there with some simple videos, join my Stand Out on Video Bootcamp Challenge. It will push you when it comes to video marketing without a budget. The bootcamp is designed for all levels: pros, beginners, in between. It'll give you the basics to get started if you need to get started, the tools you need, the content ideas to reach your audience, and the direction on which platforms you need to be on to be the authority in your industry. I will post the link below. If you have a question about this video or anything else marketing related, drop a comment and I will get it answered.